The first thing you typically hear when women discuss taking action to counter the slow but steady rise in violent sexual assault and robbery is, "I'm going to go buy a gun." Women should be concerned because, despite the fact that most regions have seen a decrease in violent gun crime, sexual and other assaults are steadily on the rise year after year. In 2015, there were 90,000 rape incidents in the U.S. This equates to 10 to 12 rapes occurring every hour, every day, all year round. More than twice as many American women may experience sexual assault in the ensuing hour. Carrying self-defense gear is vital both at home and while you're out and about. The issue with purchasing a gun is as follows. Hand-to-hand combat doesn't work well with guns up close, and either you or another person could get hurt in that scenario. Statistics demonstrate that you are much more likely to have your gun taken away from you than to use it to stop a violent crime. Guns are very obvious and simple to steal. You could be surprised by a complete stranger who would take your pistol. Even worse, it's far too simple for guns to result in harm and death in homes with kids. Guns in the home also appear to increase the number of suicides. Weaponizing the stuff in your purse or pocket is the only sure strategy to defend yourself at all times, up close and in hand-to-hand physical combat. Non-lethal self-defense weapons that are undetectable until you strike are now more concealable than ever. It doesn't really help to yell for assistance. Regardless of how physically strong you are, you could still be outmatched. Nearly any item you own can be turned into a weapon and carried around with you, rendering your attacker helpless as well as hurt. Keep in mind that staying alive is your main priority. Here are 10 great strategies to surprise your opponent. 5. Taser devices. The taser weapon was created in police and security agencies and later made available to the general public, much like the baton, mace, and stun gun. It is difficult to dispute the overwhelming force of one. Unlike a stun pistol, which only delivers intense pain, a taser gadget has the ability to completely shut down the neurological system, rendering your attacker completely helpless. Additionally, taser weapons often have a better range of 15 feet. Despite being more expensive as a result of all of this, taser weapons are the finest ones for self-defense. 4. Stun gun. Low-cost self-defense weapons include stun guns. They perform best when used up close. However, the electrical jolt only lasts as long as you keep touch. The design also makes them simpler to conceal in your purse as an item that appears to be used every day. A stun gun for women disguised as a lipstick case can throw millions of volts into your attacker, while a larger one that resembles a cell phone may deliver even more. And they're still very effective. Stun weapons are not always legal to use, so be sure to verify your state's regulations. 3. Pepper spray. This is the classic personification of female self-defense weapons, easily able to blind your attacker long enough to get away. The even better news is that technology has significantly increased the delivery output. They are now reasonably priced, readily transportable, long-lasting, and may even be concealed as a typical item in your purse. A large pepper spray can fire roughly 20 rounds with a 10 to 12-foot range, however some can reach up to 18 feet. They will have a 3 to 5 year shelf life, making them a wonderful steal. It's crucial to keep in mind that neither mace nor pepper spray will render your attacker helpless for an extended period of time, only long enough for you to flee. These substances, which range from 2 to 5 million Scoville units, or roughly 2 to 5 weaponized ghost chili peppers directly in your face, only become more intense with time, much like spicy sauce. 2. Tactical pen. Attack pens are similarly concealable to tactical knives. As writing tools, tactical pens actually function just fine, so your assailant might not even be aware that you have anything worse to use to harm him than a ballpoint pen. A good tactical pen, on the other hand, has a point that can easily pierce a solid cardboard box in addition to having good weight. Have you ever seen a shipping container opened like this? When you pull back, it creates a large hole that will immediately rip open. This is the one to use if you are very close to someone. It will practically vanish from your hand until you need it. 1. Tactical knife. Your attacker won't suspect that your hairbrush or pen is truly a sharp weapon until the very last second. Because you have more control over the location and severity of the wound, stabbing an opponent at close range is actually more harmful than firing a gun. A penknife can literally attack with the surgical precision of a scalpel. Most tactical knives also have a clip, so you may attach them to your belt, clothes, or the inside of a pocketbook for maximum effect and rapid access when things goes down. When choosing a blade, remember the 3/3 rule, 3 mm thick and 3 inches long. that will maintain your knife strong enough to cause harm while also keeping it light. You may carry these knives just about any place because they are considerably less difficult to pass through security checks with than a pistol is. These unusual self-defense tools, and others like them that are always developing, are a terrific method for anyone in a circumstance where they could be easily outmatched to take the ordinary and turn it into a potent assault tool. Keep the element of surprise and don't let your daily trips weigh you down as you go on the offensive with your attacker. Check the regulations in your state and county before obtaining any of these non-lethal self-defense tools that could give you the upper hand tactically as well as physically. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe please, as this helps grow the channel.